Hello, strangers. Welcome to Albert Reads the Hits. I am Albert Strange, and this is the secrets behind the number ones. Today we have the fifth number one song of 1960 of the 1960s, and this is really the David that knocked off the Goliath that was Percy Faith's theme from A Summer Place. Because if you remember, that song was number one for 9 weeks in 1960. It was the number one song of the year. But this song, again, this song was David with the sling, knocked off the Goliath that was theme from A Summer Place. Before I do reveal what song it is, I would like to take a moment to ask you to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Trying to grow the channel, anything that you can do really helps, and I'm very much appreciated. When you do subscribe, please leave a message in the comment section saying I subscribe. I'm a new subscriber, and I will reply to you. I've had some good back and forth with the people that have done it, and I look forward to doing it with you as well. Now let's get to it. The fifth number one song of 1960 is The King, right? It takes a king to knock down Goliath, King David to knock down Goliath. But this year is King Elvis, apparently. The King, Elvis Presley, was, or rather had the fifth number one song of 1960 with Stuck on You. This is a song I was not familiar with. I do know Elvis. I know a few of his songs. I like the songs of his that I know. But this song I was not familiar with, so I was happy to give it a listen. It was number one for 4 weeks from April 25th until May 23rd. And let's get right to it. I did print the lyrics out, but then when I listened to this song for the first time, these lyrics didn't match up with it, so I had to write them by hand to get this in. So hopefully I can read my handwriting and deliver a great video for you. Because that's why you come, right? To hear my spoken word versions of these great songs. So here we go. Stuck on You by Elvis. You can shake an apple off an apple tree. Shake sugar, but you'll never shake me. No siree, I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Gonna run my fingers through your long black hair. Squeeze you tighter than a grizzly bear. Yes siree, I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Hide in the kitchen, hide in the hall. Ain't gonna do you no good at all. 'Cause once I catch you and the kissing starts, a team of wild horses couldn't tear us apart. Try to take a tiger from his daddy's side. That's how love is gonna keep us tied. Yes siree, I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. Hide in the kitchen, hide in the hall. Ain't gonna do you no good at all. 'Cause once I catch you and the kissing starts, a team of wild horses couldn't tear us apart. Try to take a tiger from his daddy's side. That's how love is gonna keep us tied. Yes siree, I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. I'm gonna stick like glue. Stick because I'm stuck on you. So that is Stuck on You by Elvis. This obviously is about a girl he's pursuing. Hopefully, they are together by the time that he catches her in the kitchen and starts kissing her, because it's not cool if he's just going up under some girl who's been saying stay away from me and just starts kissing her. But it's a good song in any event. When I listened to it prior to making this video, I was definitely bopping my head around with it, and it's a short song, so it's a quick listen if you're interested in getting to it. It's just a little over 2 minutes long, and I know I read the lyrics rather fast, and that's because the song it's not that long. You know, it's the versions I found on YouTube. There was one that was like 2 minutes 8 seconds or 9 seconds. There was another one that was about 2:20. So it's a very short song. So some notes about it, some secrets behind it, if you will. The song was written by Aaron Schroeder and J. Leslie McFarland. J is for John. Don't think that it was a female co-writer. It was Aaron Schroeder and J. Leslie McFarland. Aaron Schroeder is credited with writing 1,500 songs, 500 of which he has co-writing credit, or writing credit or co-writing credit that actually that were actually recorded. He wrote a lot of songs, and some of them didn't get recorded, but over 500 he has a writing credit on, including 17 Elvis songs, 3 or 4 of which hit number one. So the guy wrote a lot of songs. I think 1,500 songs. Let's say over 50 years, because he lived to be about 80. That's what 300? Excuse me, 30 songs a year. Song every 10 or 12 days. I mean, that is impressive. That is very impressive. The co-writer, J. Leslie McFarland, wasn't quite as prolific. I couldn't find out quite as much as him. He died in the 70s. He didn't live quite as long. Aaron Schroeder lived into the 21st century. McFarland unfortunately had trouble with alcohol abuse and things like that, and he died in the 1970s. This song is famous as far as Elvis songs are concerned because this was his first number one hit after he returned from his army service. Elvis was drafted into the army in the late 1950s and served 2 years. And then when he got out, he went right back to singing and performing. And this was his first number one song after coming out of the army. Can you imagine a top performer now getting drafted into the army and serving for a couple of years? I don't see that happening. I can't imagine that happening. I mean, obviously we don't have the draft like they did back then, but yeah, I just can't imagine some. Pick your famous singer, whether Justin Bieber or The Weeknd, who I've just become familiar with. Can you imagine them just leaving for 2 years to serve in the military? I would respect it, but I just don't see that happening this day and age. Another thing about this song is it was featured in the movie Lilo and Stitch, if you're familiar with that movie. I know it exists. I've never watched it. I know Lilo and Stitch is... Lilo is the girl. Is she Hawaiian? And Stitch is the little blue alien. Funny little guy, but I've never seen the movie. But this is one of 6 Elvis songs that are featured in that movie, so maybe I should watch it. I have Disney Plus. I can check it out. But that's what I have for this song. It was a good song. I don't know that I'm going to go back and listen to it anytime soon, but better than some of the other songs that I've discovered. Not quite as good as some of the others, but it's worth checking out. Give 2 minutes to the King and listen to it just for your own enlightenment, to be familiar with an American legend. And that's what I have for you on this one, strangers. Thank you for giving me the time. Do like, share, subscribe, as I'm always asking. You can find me on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Been doing a lot of Snapchat and Instagram stories recently. All of my handles are right down there in the description. And as always, do tip your servers, your bartenders, your rideshare drivers, and your delivery drivers. Whatever you're going to give them, please put a couple bucks on top of it. They appreciate it, I appreciate it, and you'll feel better about it. Next time, strangers, we're going into the 1970s, the 5th number one song in 1970. It is one of my all-time favorite songs. It's one that I've been looking forward to making a video for. It is just an amazing song. I don't want to spoil the video that I'm going to make for it, but it's by a duo from New York, and this was the number one song of 1970. So think about it. Whenever you're watching this video, the next video, the one I'm talking about from 1970, will drop the next day. So thank you again, strangers. I do appreciate giving me the time. I will see you next time in the 1970s with one of my favorite songs of all time.